Alright, so in this video, I'm going to solve the equation x to the power of 8 is equal to 25 squared. So to solve this, I'm going to first rewrite this as x to the power of 4 times 2 is equal to 25 squared. And if I have something in the form a to the power of m times n, this is equal to a to the power of m to the power of n. So x to the power of 4 times 2 is equal to x to the power of 4 to the power of 2, and this is equal to 25 squared. Now I'm going to subtract 25 squared on both sides. So these two cancel out, and I get x to the power of 4 to the power of 2 minus 25 to the power of 2 is equal to 0. And before we actually do this, I'm actually going to take the square root on both sides so I can cancel these 2's out. So I get x to the power of 4 minus 25 is equal to 0. Now from here, I'm going to rewrite this as x squared to the power of 2 minus 5 squared is equal to 0. So now I can use the formula a squared minus b squared is equal to a plus b times a minus b on this. So this turns into x squared plus 5 times x squared minus 5 is equal to 0. So I get two equations. X squared plus 5 equals 0 and x squared minus 5 equals 0. So for x squared minus 5 equals 0, I get x squared equals 5. If I take the square root on both sides, I get x is equal to positive or negative square root of 5. Now for x squared plus 5 equals 0, I can subtract 5 on both sides. So I get x squared is equal to negative 5. If I take the square root, I get x is equal to the square root of negative 5, which is equal to the square root of 5i. So these are my four solutions to this equation. Alright, so in this video, I'm going to solve the equation 9 to the power of x is equal to 36. So, to solve this equation, I'm going to first start by taking the log on both sides. So I get log of 9 to the power of x is equal to log of 36. Now, if I have something in the form log a to the power of b, I can move this exponent b to the front, so this turns into b times log a. In this case, I have log 9 to the power of x, and I can move x to the front, so I get x times log 9 is equal to log 36. And from here, I can divide both sides by log 9. So these two cancel out, and I get x is equal to log 36 over log 9. Now, I'm going to rewrite log 36 as log of 9 times 4. So I did this because I can use the property log of a times b is equal to log a plus log b. In this case, this turns into log 9 plus log 4, and I have this over log 9. So now this is equal to log 9 over log 9 plus log 4 over log 9, which is equal to 1 plus log of 2 squared over log of 3 squared. And if I have something in the form log of a to the power of b, I can move this exponent b to the front, so this turns into b times log a. In this case, I can move 2 to the front over here, 2 to the front over here. So I get x is equal to 1 plus 2 times log 2 over 2 times log 3. From here, I can cancel out these two 2's. So I get x equals 1 plus log 2 over log 3. Now, log 2 is equal to 0.3010, and log 3 is equal to 0.4771. So if I divide these two, I get x equals 1 plus 0.6309, meaning x is equal to 1.6309. So this is my answer.